Good morning to all. Today in this lecture, we are going to see through the relevant information regarding human machine interface, that is HMI. So today we are going to see a basic example through the video in order to understand the things graphically, okay, for visualization. As we don't have any kind of demo to show you, so this video will help you to get to know what is HMI in real time. Then we are going to have a look on applications of HMI, necessity of HMI, and difference between HMI and SCADA, and then developing trends in HMI technology. Okay, so after this lecture, our second chapter will be over. So we will start the lecture now. We will start the lecture by using the video. Okay, we will play the video later. It's loading. So we will start with the HMI. This is what you can see. These are the screens of the human machine interface. Okay, in this case it is showing us how much quantity of chemical or liquid is stored, okay, and transferred. Here we can see the different control schemes in a substation, and here we can see the heating and ventilation, air conditioning charts. Okay, so human machine interface is a user interface that connects a person to machine, then system or a device. So here HMI is most commonly used in the context of an industrial process. Although HMI is the most common term for this technology, it is referred as man machine interface (MMI) or operator interface terminal (OIT) or local operator interface or operator terminal. So you have learned or you have heard a term which is called as graphical interface, user interface, GUI. Okay, it's in your mobile, MediaTek GUI, okay, Mali GUI. You can have heard that in case of mobiles. So HMI and graphical user interface are similar but not synonymous. Okay, they are not exact the same. So graphical user interfaces are often leveraged with HMIs for visualization capabilities. Okay, HMI is a controlling device. Okay, and graphical user interface are leveraged for virtualization or visualization capabilities. So in industrial settings, HMI can be used to visually display data, then track production time, trends and tags. Then also monitor machine inputs and outputs and many more. So for example, in case of air conditioning, how you would interact with your AC system to check and control the temperature in your house. Also, a plant floor operation might use an HMI to check and control the operation or temperature of an industrial water tank, or to see if a certain pump in the facility is currently running. So HMI comes in a variety of forms, from built-in screen on machines to computer monitors, okay, to tablets. But regardless of their format or which their term they use to refer them, their purpose is to provide insight into mechanical performance and progress. So this is the figure. This is your user interface, okay, HMI user interface. So it's a HMI for applied tech system that displays and monitors the work orders of an airplane production floor at a university facility. So this screen shows work orders, which is top half of the screen, work orders. Then KPIs at the bottom left, okay, key process variables, and OE at the bottom right. Okay, so it has partitions for showing the information. So who uses HMI? So HMI technology is almost used by all industrial organizations as well as a large and wide range of companies, which is for the interaction with the machines and to optimize their industrial process. Optimization means making it a better version. Okay. So industries using HMI include energy industries, oil and gas, transportation, food and beverages, then power, then water and wastewater, manufacturing, recycling, and many more. The common, the most common roles that interact with HMIs are operators, then system integrators, then engineers, particularly control system engineers. Okay, so HMIs are essential resources for the professional, these professionals who use them to review and monitor the processes, diagnose problems, and visualize data. Now, common uses of HMI. So, HMI communicate with the PLCs and input-output sensors to get display information for users for viewing. Okay, to view. HMI screens can be used for a single function like monitoring and tracking, or also for performing more roles or operations like switching machines off or increasing the production or decreasing this production speed depending upon how the requirement is. Also, HMIs are used to optimize an industry process by digitizing and centralizing data for a viewer. Okay, collection of data. This is what collection of data means. So by leveraging HMI, operators can see important information displayed in graphs or charts or digital dashboards. Okay, and also through one console. So in previous years, operators would need to walk the floor constantly to see or observe mechanical progress and record it on a piece of paper or a whiteboard. So by allowing the PLCs to communicate with real-time information with an interaction to the HMI display, HMI technology eliminates this walking, okay, or time-consuming methodologies, and it eliminates the need for this outdated practice and hereby reduces many costly problems that are caused by lack of information or human error. So what is the difference between HMI and SCADA? So supervisory control and data acquisition, which is SCADA, and HMI are closely related, okay, closely same, and often referred to in same context as they are both part of large industrial control system, but they each offer differentially functionality and operation opportunities. Okay, so while our HMI are meant to focus on visually conveying information to help the user supervise the industrial process, and SCADA system have a greater capacity for data collection and control system operation. So unlike SCADA systems, HMI will not collect and record information or it will not connect to the databases. But HMI provides an effective communication tool that functions as a part of or alongside a SCADA system. Okay. So now developing trends in HMI technology. There are in the past few decades or 2 decades, there have been lot of extensive research and methodologies for development of HMI technology. Okay, so now it's becoming more common to see different forms of HMI, such as high performance HMI, then touch screen HMIs and mobile devices, along with traditional HMI old models. So these modernized interfaces are creating more opportunities for equipment interaction and analysis of the operation. The first trend is high performance HMIs. So operators and users are increasingly moving towards high performance HMI because of high computation and less iterations. A method of HMI design that helps ensure fast and effective interaction. By only drawing attention to the most necessary or critical indications on the interface, this design technique helps the viewer to see and respond to problems more efficiently, as well as make better informed decisions. And indications on high performance HMI are very simple, very clean and purposely cleared of any extraneous graphics or controls. Okay, it is easy to understand. Other design elements in high performance HMIs are like color, size, and placement. Okay, so in order to optimize the user experience, high performance HMIs are used. Next, touch screen and mobile devices. So touch screen and mobile HMI are two examples of technological advancements that have emerged with the advent of smartphones. Okay, after the evolution of smartphones. So instead of buttons and switches, modernized HMI allow operators to tap or touch the physical screen to access controls. Similar example is the automatic telling machine or anytime money, our ATM machine. Okay, where you just need to touch the screen and put the inputs, and then you in the output you will get the money. So touch screen are especially important when used with mobile HMI, which is either deployed through a web-based HMI or SCADA or via an application. So mobile HMI offers a variety of advantages to the operators and console persons. Okay, so it includes instant access to HMI information and remote monitoring. Okay, so now remote monitoring is another trend. So mobile friendly remote monitoring allows greater flexibility and accessibility for operators and managers. So with this feature of remote monitoring, an off-site control system engineer can, for example, confirm the temperature of a warehouse on a portable device like mobile. So it eliminates the need for on-site supervision after working hours. So we can continuously monitor our site even if we are off-site. So checking in on a process on your factory floor also is an example of remote monitoring. So while we are being miles away from the facility, so it doesn't seem like anything out of the ordinary right now. Now next one is edge of network and cloud HMIs. So edge of network HMIs are also in high demand because they allow operators to access the data and visualization from field devices. Okay, from the field sensors. Field sensors are like, as we have seen earlier, in pumps or switches, etc. Additionally, it is becoming more common to send data from local HMIs to the cloud. Okay, you can store the data into cloud where it can be accessed and analyzed remotely while keeping the control capabilities local. So next, last one is peering into future of HMI. So on the horizon, leading engineers right now are even exploring ways to implement AR. You have learned this. I think you have not learned this, but you have an idea about this. It's an augmented reality. Okay, AR and VR, virtual reality. These both the things are right now in our smartphone. Okay, like Google Assistant and different camera filters models. Okay, to visualize manufacturing functions. Okay, So as data takes on increasingly essential roles in manufacturing process, the future looks very bright for HMI. Okay, if you are going to study different maintenance of HMI, testing and development of HMI, there is a lot of scope in automation industry. So this technology will be not be far away, okay, but its potential for growth remains virtually limitless. So while this video is not playing right now, it's taking a lot of time. We will leave it, and so if you have doubts you can ask, and I will upload this information to the team very soon. Till then, take care and have a nice day.